Welcome to the culture. We rest at the pulse of the community, providing all things news, music, fashion, events, and everything that we talk about in between. It's a lifestyle. We are the culture. Hi, and welcome to the culture. I'm your host, Jessica Garrett Modkins, and joining me today is the guru of all things community relations, all things partnerships, all things community outreach, Rashad D. Thomas. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here.
Rashad,
How are you today, Ms. Modkins?
I'm doing well. I couldn't think of a better person to have on the show than yourself to just talk about all of the wonderful things that you have been doing in our community and what we have coming up. So we all know that there is this mecca called HBCUs. And I am so excited to say that you graduated from Bethune-Cookman College, University. I always say BCC because that's the school that I know that my mother graduated
There you go.
But it is Bethune-Cookman University.
And I actually graduated from BCC as well.
Oh, okay. So you are in this realm of community relations and outreach. Is that something that you studied while you were there at Bethune?
No, ma'am. I actually studied criminal justice. Growing up in Liberty City, I always wanted to come back and create some type of change. So I went off to Bethune-Cookman and obtained my degree in criminal justice, and also enlisted in the police academy. I'm not enlisted, but I actually went to the police academy as a part of my internship. I was at Bethune-Cookman, and things didn't go as planned due to the death of my grandmother. But I returned home and just got involved in my community. I just always wanted to create some type of change. And it was one of those things where me just getting engaged in the community and just finding a way to just stay involved was what I wanted to do. And I came home and just started joining different boards and looking at different opportunities just to be a part of things that impacted my community. And by doing that, it allowed me to have several opportunities to do many different things.
Yes, and then for Super Bowl, Miami's LIV Super Bowl, you served as the VP for Business Connect and Community Outreach. What was that like?
Oh, that was an awesome experience. I was actually on loan from the Miami-Dade County Mayor's office, where I actually was working with Deputy Mayor Maurice Kemp, and having the opportunity to go to the Miami Super Bowl host committee as a vice president to oversee what was the Business Connect program was a huge opportunity for me. And it helped me to launch my career, helped me to get heavily engaged in the community, allowed me to expand my network, and it allowed me to really connect with local diverse suppliers from the Tri-County area, as well as chambers of commerce, the Beacon Council, just to name a few. So it allowed me to expand my network, which allowed me to engage with other organizations to do a lot of more community work.
That's great. I mean, you are definitely in the community. And now you're working with the Orange Blossom Classic Committee. And the festivities, they're almost here.
Yes, they are.
Before we get into all of the wonderful things going on and what South Florida can look for, tell us a little bit about the start. How did the Orange Blossom Classic begin?
So the executive director of the Orange Blossom Classic is Kendra Bullock, and she had a vision. It was something that she saw her dad participate in as a little child, and it's something that she just wanted to bring back to the community. And I met with her right after Super Bowl, and we discussed ways that we can connect some of the suppliers that I was working with the Super Bowl to connect them with the opportunities that were coming to town with Orange Blossom Classic. And I told her, why not? Me being a community guy and wanting to continue to engage local diverse suppliers with opportunities, because that was one of the promises I made with the Business Connect program. I told those suppliers, hey, if you connect with me, I'll ensure that I continue to connect you with different opportunities. And connecting them with the Orange Blossom Classic, I felt would be a huge opportunity. I knew that would be a big game. didn't know the pandemic was going to hit, because this game was actually the first game should have been played in 2020. But we planned throughout 2020, but when the pandemic hit, we had to start planning for 2021. So we're not planning this as year one. We're planning this as year two. And this is a game that was once played in South Florida many years ago. And this game was actually played in South Florida before I was even born. And it was actually once considered the Black National Championship. And to be a part of bringing this game back to South Florida, well, I'll have an opportunity to oversee the parade, which is actually what a lot of people will come to Miami to see. They want to see those bands. They want to see the parade. But I'm sure we'll discuss that. But just having the opportunity to bring that game back to South Florida is something that I'm honored to be able to do.
And congratulations to you and to Ms. Bullock for having that vision, the fortitude to see it through. It's such a nostalgic moment for many of us who are from South Florida originally, because it takes us back, like you said, to our roots and how we were brought up, and hanging out with our parents at these games and all of the things that went on, hanging out, watching the parade, just so exciting. Let's take this quick break and we'll return with more from Rashad on the Orange Blossom Classic.
Awesome.
Come witness the revival of the Orange Blossom Classic as it's never been seen before. Live and breathe the rivalry as Florida A&M University takes on Jackson State University in an unparalleled match, years in the making. Do yourself a favor and don't miss out. Orange Blossom Classic, Labor Day weekend at the Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens. Buy your tickets now. Tickets on sale now at orangeblossomclassic.com/tickets.
Well, one thing I do know is that South Floridians are hyped about getting this classic game right here in our Magic City.
Yes.
Rashad, tell us, what are some things that people can actually participate in? Where can they go? Friday, I know that kicks off a session on career in sports. Is that open to the public?
Yes, that's open to the public. We want to ensure that the public comes out to engage with a lot of these different career opportunities. We understand that there's a need right now for employers to connect with employees. So we want to ensure that those individuals that are looking for employment have the opportunity to come out during the week of Orange Blossom Classic to find employment. So we'll have several different employers there looking for people from the community to come out and find out about these different opportunities. So we want the public to come out. You guys, please come on out. Everyone is invited. So
the careers in sports, that's at Hard Rock Stadium.
Yes.
Doors open at 8 a.m. And yes. Then the job fair will yes. start also at Hard Rock Stadium, thanks to Career Source.
Correct.
And then that starts at 10:30 a.m. And then on Saturday, now here's that thing that we've been talking about, the parade.
Yes.
My goodness. Tell us more.
Yes. Well, before we go to the parade, we still left something out from Friday night.
What did we do?
We left out the Battle of the Bands.
See, that's why you are the expert, Rashad.
Yeah, the Battle of the Bands. The Battle of the Bands will be held at Anson Sports Complex in the city of Miramar. We'll actually have our food trucks lined up and ready to go starting at 4 p.m. So we want everyone to come out. So if you're looking to see FAMU, you're looking to see Jackson State live, come to the Battle of the Bands during Orange Blossom Classic.
Yes. The doors open at 5 p.m. and the battle starts at 7.
Yes.
All right. So now I am corrected and I'm back on track, everybody. Saturday morning.
Yes.
Now it's time for the Orange Blossom Classic Parade. Tell us more.
So for those individuals that cannot attend the Battle of the Bands Friday night, we want to ensure that we have another treat for you in Miami Gardens. In the city of Miami Gardens, we will be hosting the parade, which is what Orange Blossom Classic is all about. That parade will start from Miami Carey City High School off of 37th Avenue and the parade route will go north to 199th Street, which it would then go east to Betty T. Ferguson. Jackson State will be playing in the parade. Florida Memorial will be playing in the parade. FAMU is playing in the parade. We have a lot of our different community organizations participating in the parade. So we want the community to come out. So make sure that lineup starts on 37th Avenue. And once the parade is over, we want everyone to come to Betty T. Ferguson for the Empowerment Fest, where we'll also have a health village connected with that. At the Empowerment Fest, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to ask to tell us a little bit more about the Empowerment Fest and Health Village.
Yes. So the Empowerment Fest is what we want the community to come out and to get engaged, because we have a lot of our community organizations participating, community dance groups. We have different singers from the community. We have individuals that will be teaching health. We'll also have a health village, which is sponsored by one of the different health facilities from out of Miami-Dade County. So we want the community to come out, have fun. We also have the Miami Dolphins out there doing little training for the kids. We'll have food trucks. We'll have vendors. We'll have college recruitments. So it's going to be an exciting time. So if for those individuals that are in high school and want to go to Jackson State or want to attend FAMU, we'll have recruiters at the Empowerment Fest. So it's all about the community.
And then a little later on that night, you can go get a little nap.
Yes.
Get your second win.
Yes.
And then we have the Welcome to the 305 pregame concert.
Yes. That concert is, I'm a little excited about that concert. Being a Miami native, I grew up listening to Trick Daddy, Trina. Grew up listening to Ball Greasy. Well, he's new, but I'm listening to him now. Rick Ross. It's a lot of those guys. I'm sure we have a few other little treats and surprise. JT Money. Mm-hmm. A lot of those guys will be there. So it's definitely will be a 305 concert.
Yes, so that's Saturday evening.
Yes,
at the Amphitheater at Bayfront Park.
Yes.
Doors open at 5:00, and the show starts at 7:00. I was getting ready to be funny and say the show starts at 9.
we're gonna start on time.
Show starts at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now, and then let's roll right on into our coup de grace Sunday, September the 5th. It's the Orange Blossom Classic Tailgate Experience presented by Coors Light and Denny's. Tell us about the tailgate.
So the tailgate, as you said, is sponsored by Denny's and Coors Light, but we also want to ensure that we highlight our Business Tonight vendors. So Business Tonight is also a program that was created for the community, similar to the Business Connect program. We wanted to ensure, as I stated, that those local diverse suppliers had opportunities to the game. So we've been able to produce, order flowers. We ordered several different things from local vendors that are in the Business Tonight program. But the tailgate will also have a lot of the Business Tonight food truck vendors. So they'll be there with their food, and they'll be lined up with a variety of Miami type of food. We're talking about, you have Fryhead there with the fried lobster, and you'll have Pop's Frozen Treats with lemonades and different types of slushies, and you have all types of vendors that are lined up and ready to serve everyone that's excited to attend the game.
Well, you said Fryhead's gonna be there, so that means I need to hurry up and get there early, because for some reason I always get in the line when the lobster is gone. And
don't say that.
Lobster stick, I do every time.
I'll make sure I tell that vendor that they need to ensure that they have enough lobster for Mrs. Modkins when she gets.
I always wait until the last minute. I'm looking around, everybody has their lobster on the stick, and I'm like, okay, well, let me go get one. So the last time I did it, my husband came up with one, and I was like, oh man, I want to go get one. I went over there and it was gone.
I will ensure that vendor has enough.
I'm going to make sure that that's my first food I stop to. So is the tailgate, is that a part of the ticket when people pay to go to the game? Is that a part of it, or is that a separate ticket that you have to purchase? So
this tailgate is separate from Orange Blossom Classic. Most of the time you can buy a ticket, it's all inclusive. So we want the community to support these vendors. So these vendors actually paid to be a part of this tailgate. So we're not allowing grills in. So we want different. We want those people that are coming to tailgate to respect that these vendors that will be there paid to participate in this. So we want them to come out to support these local diverse vendors from our area that are looking to grow their businesses, that are looking to do catering opportunities and et cetera. And that's why we opened up this opportunity for them to be able to come and basically connect with this large crowd that will be right here in our community in the city of Miami Gardens, to be able to pass out cards, to be able to serve the delicious items that we have and that we're known for right here in South Florida, conch salad and Peruvian food and et cetera. I mean, we're a melting pot. So we'll have a variety of different food that speaks about Miami.
Wonderful, wonderful. And now we're rolling into the kickoff, the game. Yes. Stadium opens at 1:00 and the kickoff is at 3 p.m. What can fans expect from this event?
Oh, I mean, when you're talking about FAMU has not played a game since the pandemic. So I'm sure the Rattlers are excited to come out. And then we're talking about Jackson State, which is being led by none other than the prime time, the great Deion Sanders. So when you're talking about, and I'm sure his team is coming to South Florida ready to play. FAMU coming to Miami is like a home game, so they're ready to play. So it's gonna be an exciting time. So we want everyone. If the tickets are almost sold out, so I would encourage everyone to go to Ticketmaster to see what's available. Get your tickets so you can be a part of history. This is history in the making. It's been more than 40 years since the last time this game was played in South Florida, and it's back. The parade is back. Yes. Doing things in the community with HBCU is back. So we want the community to come out. It's our weekend. We own this. So it's an exciting time for us. So we want everyone to come out and just have a safe, good time. We encourage everyone to come out, wear your mask, social distance, sanitize, and etc. But we want you to enjoy yourselves. But most of all, protect yourselves as well.
Yes. Well said. So it's a whole boatload of events. If you don't have to do them all, you can kind of squeeze in and fit 1, 2, or do them all. I mean, I'm going to try to do as much as I can, because I can't really say that I've gotten a nice classic HBCU football game here in my hometown, in my backyard. So there's no way I'm going to allow something like this to come to town and not be able to experience it. Thank you so much, Rashad.
No, I'm honored. But I must say, to all of my Wildcats to Wildcat land, I do apologize, but I had to help these Rattlers out. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah.
They had to rely on a Wildcat in order to ensure that the community, a Wildcat, so hell, Wildcats.
You see you getting it started. We get ready to jump off. I love it. That is what I love about people who went to an HBCU. All of that cash that they talk. I love it. Thanks again, Rashad.
Thank you.
And hey, to all of you out there, the culture, don't forget to join us tonight at 6 p.m. right here on YouTube Live and on Facebook Live for another edition of My 2 Cents. Grab a drink and set your clock for a good time. And thank you once again for joining us. We'll see you next time.
The Culture is produced and owned by the Culture Media Group and cannot be reproduced or broadcast without written consent. All rights reserved 2021.